Hey there, it's your pal Filthy. Welcome back to another episode of Sons of the Forest. We're going to jump right in. We've got a lot of stuff to get done, and we're going to go for a bit of a wander, see if we can't find some more gear. Okay, and we're back. There's our buddy Kelvin hanging out next to a chair when he could be sitting in a chair, but who am I to judge? He can do what he wants. It's already 11:43, so we're gonna get rolling like right away now because I wanna try and be heading back before the sun goes down, which as we saw from last episode, when it gets dark, it gets really dark, so we're going to be trying to avoid that if at all possible. I am going to switch to the spear that I made because it's a bit of a better weapon in terms of defense and what have you, that I can keep them at bay. So we're going to be wandering off. I didn't get a chance to look at that green dot, so we're going to head for that one this time, and then if we can, we'll head up to the purple dot and then follow the river back down, but it all depends on how quickly we can get out there today. Alright, so let's get rolling. Okay, well, that was kind of perfect timing. I'm not sure who just shrieked at me, but I have seen a couple cannibals up to this point, and they've been... Generally speaking, they've been keeping their distance. That appears to be a camp there, so we're going to just kind of go off to the side of it. Again, in theory, I can fight these guys. There's a lot of you. We're cool. We're cool. It's fine. Okay, let's keep the ball rolling. I believe it's on the other side of the river, but again, I'm trying to keep my distance from those guys because the longer I can postpone a fight, the better. And maybe you'll find me a coward for thinking that way, but, that aspect of this game kind of stresses me out, so I much rather lean into the fear factor of that and find fun in different ways, if that makes sense. Okay, so it's just the other side of the river. We'll cross here since it's no thank you. We're fine. Okay, let's keep the ball rolling. That's not something I can collect. More golf carts, so that's super. I would like that golf cart considering how much walking I just did, but what can you do? Okay, so yeah, this is it looks like we have got a shovel symbol there, so maybe this is something that needs to be dug up. Bird, I need feathers. Oh, damn it. Okay, in that case, we will keep going up to that exclamation point if we can. And then at that point, we might even keep going to see if we can't get to the other side of the island. I mean, worst case scenario, we set up a little base camp and then try and make it home in the morning. But Personally, I try and avoid those situations because I don't know, I don't know how well that's going to go. I just want to zoom out to confirm that's the one I'm looking for. Yes, it is. All right, let's keep going. That's the zoom I want. That was a bit of a challenge. Lots of water here, but it kind of seems like it's shallow enough that they'd be able to walk right across, so I don't necessarily want to set up somewhere like that. Because, again, you're always looking to defend yourself. At least that's my play style. If you play differently, by all means tell me. I'd be interested to know about how other people handle this game and its many challenges. Okay, back once again. We've found a puddle with a body face down. We've found, hopefully, copyright-free music that we're going to make shut up now. Thank you. It seems pretty... generic here. There's mushrooms, there's bottles of vodka, there's a save point, which is always clutch, but let's make sure that we've collected everything before we save, just that way we're not doubling up our efforts here. Get that, all sorts of tape. This computer can give us a circuit board. Wow, this camp is just full of really good stuff. This is definitely a spot to keep in mind. That's a bow. What? Modern axe. Is that... Holy crap, that's the axe that I was hoping to collect. And for what it's worth, at the end of the last episode, I talked about wanting to do some research and find the general area that briefcase... Or briefcase, that's not even close to the right word. That axe was. And I ended up not doing that, so it's kind of fun that through all of this, I managed to find it by accident. All right, we're carrying on to the purple thing. If anything happens, I'll bring you in, but otherwise I'll sue you over at whatever that is. Well, as you can hear, I must be getting close because the GPS noise is obnoxious. Is this it? No, this looks like just rope. Rope, energy bars, vodka. What? Oh. Sorry there, whatever your name is. Oh, I wonder if that's what's making the beeping noise. Well, let's see if I can't cut him down. Oh, well, there you go. Hopefully he's not booby-trapped in some capacity. This seems like that could have gone absolutely terribly. What is that? A flashlight? What a time to be alive. No, we don't need a flashlight out right now. We do need vodka and radios and stuff. Good. This has been a very good adventure. Let's get this out here. And I want to add things to the backpack. You can kind of... It's not quite hotkeys, but you can have things on your backpack for quick access so you don't need to be going into the full inventory all the time. Like, I hold the button, and then there's the axe. And now that I've found him, I think at this point I'm going to start heading home, which thankfully Kelvin is there. We'll just kind of head that direction and, in theory, make use of that flashlight that we just picked up, and hopefully it's actually helpful, but as we've seen, it gets dark as all hell, so we'll see, I guess. So I'm heading home, and I came across this. There doesn't appear to be any locals here, so I'm gonna see if I can't quickly ransack this. Hopefully none of them show up while I'm doing my thing here, but even if they do, that's what the spear's for, I suppose. Get this stuff quickly, and let's get out of here. Alright, and moving on. Now, I don't know if outposts like that are exactly that, or if they spawn in random locations or what have you, but it is interesting. It's a little bit unsettling. It certainly adds an element of danger to the game that just going to and from two simple locations turned into a fear fest when I was never sure if I'm actually by myself. Like, I know that seems dramatic, but that's absolutely the case. There were several times that they would be shrieking at me. There's several times that I would see the crawling ones kind of stalking me from across the river or whatever, and they're just ever present. I know that seems kind of ironic considering how much of this walk I haven't shown you, but for what it's worth, when you do see them, it's going to be worthwhile. I want a lot of the content to be dynamic, and that's why in situations like this I'm trying to avoid showing you just walking. So if there's a time that I'm recording and I'm not, and I get into like an actual fight with the cannibals, then 100% I'll bring you in, but just seeing them is not the most exciting. So that's kind of why I made that decision. That's why I have that thought process when it comes to what I show you, and we'll at this point I'll just see you back at camp. Hi there. Can I help you? No? Oh, okay. Well, come back anytime, I guess. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. I just made my way with some logs. We're going to see if we have some feathers up there. Nice. We should be able to make a bow now. But how do I get up there? This hops. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump, I guess. Okay, I can do it from down here instead of wasting everyone's time. There we go. And come on. There we. Oh, cool. It did work. And like that, we will. What you doing there, Kelvin? You're not actually looking at anything. You're looking at the inside of a tart. Whoopsie doodle. Wrong button. There we go. And some rocks. I don't know how many rocks. Stone arrow is 4 rocks. And then 2 feathers. And like that, we have arrows. How do I get them to go away? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 sticks. And 2 feathers. So that should be 10 arrows? I don't math. How many is it? It's up here, I think. 8. Okay, at this point... Oh, what did I do? At this point, we're going to rest for the night, and then we'll head out again in the morning, and we'll get one more adventure under our belt before we call it a day. Calvin, don't lay down in the fire, you doofus. Alright, Kelvin, you stay here again, buddy. I don't need you getting hurt. Stay at shelter. And then we're gonna get... the lady's over there again. What is her deal? Like, she keeps coming around, but runs away as soon as I get close to her. Hi, excuse... Oh. Maybe if I stand perfectly still. God, pay attention to me. Okay, I'm not sure what her deal is, but we're gonna get out and about and see what we can't get into. First, I'm gonna open these things because you get them off dead bodies, and they give you some stuff. How many of these do I have? I didn't think I'd killed anyone. Okay, where did all of these come from? And like that, we're all full up here. I'm gonna have one of these things because I just like to live dangerously and fuel myself with caffeine. And we're gonna eat some raw meat because we're savage. Or not. That didn't really do a whole lot for me, so we're gonna have a ramen noodle because we know that we can go get that from that bunker again. It filled us up enough for now. We gotta get rolling soon or else the day will be wasted. I don't really have an idea of where we're going. Probably just gonna... Maybe I'll head into that bay there. See if there's anything over there. But I also kind of want to keep going into the island, so we'll just play it by ear, I guess. So I've come across some locals here, and they don't seem all that amused by my existence, so it appears as though it's about to hit the fan. I don't want to get surrounded. Well, that's just because I'm wandering too. Like I had no purpose, but I think I got a little bit too close to their base, and they were getting a bit uppity about that fact. Now, this is the end of a trail here, but where does it go? Okay, I don't think there's anything in particular here, but again, I didn't want to go out once and then have that be the entire video. So we're just kind of looking around. We're exploring the world. I was kind of hoping to test out the bow, but on some level, I'm kind of happy that the cannibals didn't get involved with my life. They let me pass, but as I get a bit more confident at this game, as I get a little bit better at this game, I think we'll start antagonizing them a bit. But for right now, I'm low level. I have no armor or anything like that. I don't really want to be pushing my luck too much. Do you want to check the map, see if we're going anywhere in particular? No, it doesn't really seem that way. I think we can kind of meander for a little bit longer, and then we'll head back. I do want to find a point that I can set up like a base further along, because there's a whole other section of island on the other side of the mountains there, and we have yet to touch it. So I definitely want to get that going, but I don't know if I want to go around the mountains or over them. I tend to think over them because I think it'd be a bit more fun to be going to the mountains and stuff like that. And I know of a spot that's pretty good to set up like a forward operating base kind of deal. Okay, guys, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Oh, good. Deer. More survey equipment. 9mm ammo. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure if I miss something, I'm sure someone will let me know. But we're going to keep moving on, and once we're back at the base, we'll call it a night. I know the second trip out wasn't very exciting, but sometimes that's... Oh! Okay, hello? Is it me you're looking for? Okay, let's keep rolling. Nice, I am, generally speaking, going in the right direction. What is that? Oh my goodness, do you see all of them up there? They're literally flanking me at the moment. Please don't. We're cool. And every time I go to speak, they've got another one shrieking at me. Okay. I kind of regret saying that... I'm just not going to speak. I'm sorry. It seems that every time I open my mouth, these guys start shrieking at me. And I wonder, is the AI intelligent enough that they're trying to follow me back to my base to see where I set up shop? I don't want to lead them there, but I also... That's why I set up where I did, that it's easily defensible. It doesn't matter. I can defend it. And once we get back there, we will save it and call it a day. Don't like that I've been stalked, but what can you do when your beautiful people want to be around you? And like that, we are back. Kelvin's still just hanging out. I mean, that is what I've told him to do, but it would be cool sometimes if he wasn't just always mulling about. I think, with that said, I think that this is kind of motivation that we got to get to a different location, because this is too remote. And now that I've got the bow and the spear and stuff, I'm a little bit more confident in my ability to defend. I read somewhere that you can still cook rotten meat and then it will be edible once it's cooked. I'm hoping that's the case, because that's what we're about to eat. Actually, while we wait, Calvin, go get me some sticks, buddy. Thank you. Oh, cool! You can eat it once it's cooked. So that's something to keep in mind. That, like, even if your meat goes bad, you just cook it again and you can make full use of it. That's really beneficial. Okay, I'm not sure where Calvin got up to. He's getting some sticks. That is about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, and I promised myself I would never be this person, but if you like the video, hit the like button. See, you can so tell I'm not used to doing these things. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, by all means. Until next time, I love you and thank you for this.